What's going on, Aberrant Garage fans? As you can see, we got some things cooking back here. Try to make things a little better around here. Bring you guys some more tips, tricks, and projects.
So you might be wondering what's with this Bobcat and having a gentleman over here shoveling. Well, we've decided to see about adding some concrete to the side of our driveway here and replacing this spot that was full of nothing but sand and leaves in order to facilitate some of the bigger projects that we've got coming up here in the next couple of weeks and months. Now, normally big projects around the house, I usually try to tackle those myself, as I consider myself to be rather resourceful. However, a job like this was just something that I felt was outside of my scope, and these guys came in with the right equipment. I mean, this Bobcat made super short work of removing all of the old ground material, the leaves and the sand and everything, and fighting through all the tree roots and stuff that were growing through here from these beautiful oak trees that we have on the property. But even more than that, a job of this scope, if I'd have tried to do this myself, would have taken me weeks and months to get done. And these guys were able to knock it out in the matter of a few short hours. I mean, at this point here, we're only about 2 hours into the job since these guys showed up, and they're already starting to lay down the aggregate. And the purpose of this is to help try to firm up that sandy base that this new concrete pad is going to be resting on. Alright, so I stepped away from the crew for about an hour or so to go attend a virtual meeting that I needed to sit in on. And by the time I came back out, these guys are already getting pretty much all the rebar work done and getting the anchors into the existing concrete.
Alright guys, so check it out. The crew at Just In Time Concrete was here about 8:30 this morning, and they're already gone. It's only 12:30. These guys knocked this out of the park. Let me flip this around real quick and show you what we got going on already. All right, so this whole area was nothing but dirt and leaves and just all kinds of nastiness, and it's never been very useful for us. When these dudes came in, this concrete right here is about 40 feet long and about 10 feet over here, a little extra over here. These guys came in, cleared this all out, got the rebar in here, got everything leveled out, squared up and all that in right at 4 hours. I'm so excited that we're finally getting this project going. This is something I wanted to do since we moved into this house, and I can't wait to start utilizing this space to do something more than collect leaves. What's going on, everyone? Good morning. We're on day 2 of our concrete job over here. Guys are here, they're starting to get set up, and we're gonna get rolling here real quick.
Hey, look!
All right, so these guys got their pumper already set up. Everything's all watered down. The concrete truck should be here in just a few minutes, and we'll finally get to see this space right here set up and ready for us to start doing some real work around here.
Jason and the guys quickly got everything set up, and they started making some final preparations, waiting for that concrete truck to show up and back up to the pump unit. And before very long, we were starting to see that mud flow. Now, I don't know about you, but when I have a job like this that I've got going on at the house, I'm not the one that's actually doing the job. I like to hang out with the crew and watch craftsmen do the job that they've learned and perfected over many years of doing their trade. I always find that I learn little tips and tricks and things about their industry that I've never known before.
Alright guys, check it out. These guys are crushing this. They've already gone all the way from back here all the way up to the transition point. And that's where the guys are making their big bucks. They know how to make that transition from sloping towards this direction and then transition it to flowing that way. That's why these guys are here and I'm not doing this. All right, guys, so the pouring is done and now we're starting to get on to some finish work, starting to float out that top layer and get this thing looking nice. Once they get done with that, then they'll do edging and cut the expansion joints and get ready to start doing the broom finish.
In hanging out with the crew for the day, I took some time to try to get to know the guys that were out here and what motivated them to be here. And I gotta say, you know, when I was looking for a contractor to help me with this job, I looked at a few different companies, and some of the things that this company does really stood out to me. The company's a veteran-owned company, which those who know me know that that's near and dear to my heart, being a service member myself. And Jason, come to find out, Jason was also a veteran on this crew. So that's awesome to know that I'm helping to support my fellow service members. On top of that, Justin, the owner of Just in Time Concrete, has a history of helping community members who are in need, as well as helping businesses looking to open their doors in the community, get things taken care of that they wouldn't otherwise be able to do. And to me, that was something that I felt like I could really get behind and support with a job like this. I also took some time to talk with Jason one-on-one to find out, you know, how he wound up getting into concrete. It sounded like he hadn't intended to do that from the get-go, and it was something that he chose to do later in life, which I thought was interesting. And it comes to find out that he was really intrigued by the finish process. He wanted to become a finisher and take the time to really learn the craft of finishing the concrete. And watching him throughout the day put the finishing touches on this concrete and really bringing that surface to life, and how he paid the close attention to detail with cutting the expansion joints and stuff like that, his care and desire to be a craftsman was very evident, and I really appreciated that in him.
All right, everybody, it's a little hard to see right now because we got the sunshine coming over the top of the house, but it's done, it's in. The concrete's looking great. I'll flip this thing around and I'll give you guys a look. We're super excited to get this job done, be ready to start tackling some of the projects we've got coming up. We got one we're going to be bringing down here in probably about 2 weeks, and we're really looking forward to getting that thing down here. Guys, I know this one wasn't nearly as exciting as some of the other videos that we've done, and I appreciate you coming and checking out what we've got going on here to upgrade our space, to bring you guys better content. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please consider subscribing, give us a like, and throw us some comments. Tell us what you want to see us do back here. We're in this for you guys. We want to do the projects that you guys want to see. So please let us know what you'd like to see from us, and we'll see you around next time.